How to set up footer in Shopify. Welcome back, everyone. In today's tutorial, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to correctly set up and personalize the footer section within your Shopify store. The entire procedure is quite user-friendly and doesn't require any technical expertise, just a few simple clicks, even if you're completely new to using Shopify. First things first, ensure that you are logged in to your Shopify admin dashboard. Once you're inside your dashboard, direct your attention to the menu located on the left-hand side of the screen. From there, find and click on the option that says Online Store. Under this category, you'll see a section called Themes, which is where you'll handle all the design and layout aspects of your website. Inside the Themes area, you'll see your currently active theme displayed at the very top of the page. It's crucial to click on the Customize button next to this active theme. Doing so will take you into the theme editor, where you can begin making changes to your store's structure and appearance. After you enter the Customize area, you'll find yourself inside the Shopify theme editor. On the left-hand side, there's a complete list of all the sections currently visible on your online storefront. Scroll down through this list until you come across a section labeled Footer. Once you click on that, you'll be directed to the editing panel, specifically for the footer area of your website. Within this footer editing interface, you'll find multiple options that allow you to modify the layout, appearance, and content of your footer. The exact options available to you may vary slightly based on the theme you are currently using. Typically, though, you can expect to see options for inserting navigation menus, adding blocks of text, including social media icons, and sometimes even inserting custom design sections. An excellent place to begin your customization is by inserting a navigation menu. It's common practice to add quick access links to essential pages such as About Us, contact information, shipping and returns, and your privacy policy. These links help provide your customers with easy access to important information without needing to dig through your website. Returning to the theme editor, you'll also come across additional settings, such as those that allow you to modify the footer's color scheme or insert an email subscription form. If you wish to add new elements, simply look for buttons like Add Block or Add Section. You might see optional features like a review carousel, which you can include for extra flair, or you can keep things minimal and functional with a basic navigation menu. When you decide to add a menu, you'll have the option to either use a menu that you've already created, like one titled Quick Links, or you can start fresh by creating a new one, for example, Footer Menu. If the current footer menu appears to be empty, click on the Edit Menu button. This will redirect you to Shopify's navigation settings page, where you can build your menu by creating items. Each item will need a label, such as shipping, and a corresponding link to the relevant page on your site. This area within the Shopify theme editor provides you with full control over how your footer looks and functions. Taking advantage of these customization tools ensures that your store visitors can easily navigate your website and quickly find the information they're looking for. When it comes to setting up links like shipping and returns in your footer menu, these links should ideally lead your visitors directly to the relevant content, whether that's a store policy, a blog article, or a dedicated page you've created. For instance, I can create a new page specifically for shipping details and returns information. If I ever need to update these links or swap them out with something more relevant, such as a page titled Company Information, I can easily do so. I simply enter the title, connect it to the corresponding content, and then hit Save. Once I save the changes and return to the editor or refresh the page, the new menu item will automatically appear in the footer section. For example, under the footer menu, I can navigate back to Quick Links and choose to replace the current main menu with the newly edited footer menu. Just like that, the updated version will be displayed. And honestly, it looks pretty clean and organized. Next, I might want to check the preview once more to see how it all looks in context. If I decide to modify or add more content to the footer, I can easily do that too. For example, I can click to add a new block, such as one for brand information. This feature gives me a lot of flexibility. I can take an existing block, like Quick Links, and either move it to a different position, duplicate it for consistency, or even delete it if it's no longer necessary. These tools give you full creative control over the layout of your footer. You also have the option to add multiple menu blocks, allowing you to organize different types of information neatly. This is a great spot to include key contact details or company background, helping build trust with your customers. For example, under the newly added brand information section, I can insert anything from a short company description to store hours or links to social profiles, whatever fits your branding needs best. Now, let's go ahead and add a new block, specifically a text block. This area gives you the flexibility to include any custom message you want. Then, I'll begin by adding a heading and include a short paragraph providing some details about the brand or about myself. This is a great space to let visitors know a little more about who you are and what your store represents. If I decide later that I want to reposition this text block, I can easily move it to a different spot within the footer layout. At this point, everything looks quite neat and well structured. I think we're just about done with the main customization. Some Shopify themes also offer additional footer options, such as inserting a newsletter subscription form, or I can simply disable it if I prefer not to include it. Lastly, let's look at the footer style customization options. If you want to make design changes such as adjusting the background color, text color, or font size, you can easily do that as well. You can even fine-tune the padding and margins to create more space around elements. To access these options, just click directly on the footer section. Here, you'll see settings for color scheme. You can switch to a different color palette that matches your store's branding. In my case, I'm using a scheme I previously set up, Theme 2, which I think looks great. But if I wanted to create a new look, I could head over to the theme settings, generate a fresh color scheme, and change details such as the background color, gradient, and more. Now let's head back, and that's it. You've successfully set up and fully customized the footer section of your Shopify store. Just remember to include all the essential information, organize your links in a way that makes sense for your customers, and ensure the design of the footer aligns with your store's overall branding. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more in-depth Shopify tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for our next video.